here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, back credit. Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let him have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Hello, and good morning, everyone. On this Thursday morning, it is 72 degrees here in Massachusetts. And first in the chat was John. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Mark, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Mark, hello, good morning, and welcome to you as well. And Lisa, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Sandy Brown, hello, good morning, and welcome. And why I didn't see? Oh, there it is. And then there's Michael. Hello, good morning, and welcome, sir. Hope everything's going well. Thank you very much for the membership gift to Robert Krenek. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And it's time for the first chair dance of the morning. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let him have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it. And thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. And this is for Robert. I know he's not here. He's at work. But this is for Robert.
Attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Kajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you.
And thank you very much, Michael. And also hello to Yorn again. Hello, little Debbie. What's up, Todd? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And I am caught up right here. So let me go ahead and go through the calendar of events for the day. Let's see here. Victoria did cancel her show this morning. Where it went. At 9:30 today is Dawn Southern Finds Dawn, and I believe it's on Dawn's channel this week. That's at 9:30. Dawn Southern Finds and Susie Woozy go live from the doghouse. And then at 10 o'clock, you have Stacey May Catitudes with her Crafters Retreat. Then at 11 o'clock is Rita the Buddha Chick, where she does her daily devotions. At 11:30 is Jackass Retro. At 12 o'clock is Donna and Mary, two hip chicks, go live every Tuesday and Thursday. Then at 1 o'clock is Ella, Saved Here First with guest on her auction today. And then at 4 o'clock, you have Dawn's channel with Miss Denise with Creative Creations by D and Josie's Place. And then at 5 o'clock, as far as I know, Victoria's still going to go live with Nana Tink with her auction at 5. And then at 6 o'clock, Monday through Friday, is always with Great Scott, where he does a lot of games and you get to have a lot of fun and all that good stuff and get to chit chat and meet new people. Let's see, at 6:30 is Roy, Dust Not Included with Janice. At 7 o'clock is The Vintage Hippie. 8 o'clock is Ancestral Beginnings with Miss Nancy. Or is it Mary? I think it's Nancy. 8 o'clock is Caucasian Sasquatch. At 8 o'clock is also Old Time Gems and Antiques with Melissa. 8 o'clock is Scooter Renee live with her live auction. At 8:30 is Living My Best Life at 60. Today's topic is important tips. And then at 9 o'clock, you have Southern Siren Vintage, and that's at 9 o'clock. And then at 9:30 is Veronica McKay. And that's the schedule of events that I have on the calendar. If you did not hear your channel and you have something going on, please make sure you do reach out, put it on the comment tab of the community tab and make a comment there, or you can just email me and I'll be glad to add you to the calendar. And there's Dawn. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And Tommy, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And Jeffrey, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I plan on you. Vintage Memories, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And there's Jennifer, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And yes, tomorrow the changing of the feature channel of the week will change tomorrow morning. I already have it set up, ready to go for tomorrow. Collecting Chaos, how are you doing, James? Good to see you. And Patrick, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And Joe, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. No more 5 p.m. auctions with Nana. No more. Okay, then let me take that off. I did not know. No one said anything. So thank you for letting me know. Where's that? 5 o'clock. Boom. Put it to the trash. This and all following events. Done. Thank you, little Debbie, for letting me know. Let's see who else is here. Whoa, this chat is flying. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. Where am I? Right here. Queen Bowles 1. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And how did you hear about the channel? Welcome. And glad to see you in the chat. Let's see here. Tracy TNT. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And by the way, Tracy will now be Dawn. Keep Dawn sharp in your thoughts and prayers. She'll be shortly going into a back surgery, and then she'll have to go through and get therapy. And so she'll be out for a while. And Tracy has stepped in for my mod for the shows when we do our auctions. And she'll also be, as far as I know, she'll be also the mod for Dawn Southern Finds Dawn on her auctions. So thank you very much, Tracy. And Jamie, hello, good morning and welcome. So looking forward to next week, starting August the 1st, which is next Tuesday, will be our Showcase of Members auction. And then again on the 3rd, Tuesday, we're going to start our new one. So be on the lookout for that. I will be having those set up pretty soon and have them all ready this weekend. Revive It Sisters, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And Ella. Girl, you gotta get rid of that blanket, girl. Can't stay. I have. Well, thank you so much, Mark. I understand. Getting hot. Yes, I know. Mara, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Jeffrey, be dropping them links, y'all. Check them out. I don't have my bingo prize yet. Okay, and who are you? I know you haven't been in my bingo. I don't know who you is. Who are you? Kim, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. You got to play bingo and win before you get any prizes. Not sure who you are, but no, I don't have you down for any bingo prizes. Maybe talking about somebody else's channel, but not this one, because I don't recognize your name. Hetty, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Oh, so you changed your name. Okay. Well, guess what, Bubbo? You're going to change your name? No wonder. Let's see here. Bye-bye. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Let's see here. Done. Done, 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 done. I ain't got time to play, girl. Come on now. You keep acting a fool, you go get every time you come in, you go get blocked. Come on now. You know me by now. I've done it before, and I'm gonna do it again. Let's see who else is here. Michael. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate. Thank you for kindness, person on YouTube. Oh, Glammaz. Yes, Glammaz is not here yet. I don't know. It's because maybe she was up late at night because I noticed she did a live last night. So thank you much. Greatly appreciate it, Michael. And yeah, she's not here yet. And I know you only want to play that once. So I'll play it once for you. So thank you very much, Michael. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see here. Tracy. I know she's up early today. A lot of y'all are up early today. Let's see. I did my first yesterday, my first listing on Poshmark, and now I'm gotten other items ready to go. I got to take pictures and get them all ready. I don't know. We were up late with Glammaz. I kind of figured that because when I woke up this morning, I saw she had ended the show. It was like almost 3 hours long. It's like she must be feeling better, which is good to hear. Because I know she had oral surgery either Monday or Tuesday. And I didn't hear from her yet, so I don't know if she's maybe sleeping in, maybe. I don't know. But the show still will go on. But yeah, any questions we can still ask. Anything that has to do with Poshmark, I'm still learning. I just did my first listing, and I don't know nothing yet. I'm still learning. Peddling Profits, how are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Good to see you. Let's see. Johnny had into the live stream yesterday, and it was nice to have her there. Yes. Yesterday was a busy day for me. I got a lot done, though, yesterday. Especially with 2 shows, I got a lot to do between each show, and I'll get ready for it and all that good stuff. Okay, Samantha, you'll get your tracking when I get it. You don't listen. I always mail them out either on Thursday or Friday, no later than Saturday. So, bye-bye. You're now officially banned again because you've been doing it to every show I'm in this week. You're going to cross-post program. I'm going to try. I have some things I want to cross-post with. I use Flip. And one thing I want to do with Flip is because of the fact that they do share your closet out for free. So I'm going to try that. So this weekend, my goal is to get some more listings on Posh. I have some product that I'm going to do a lot of Vera Bradley bags because I'm noticing that when I was doing a lot of research on a lot of these bags that I have, they were more for pricing on sales on Poshmark than they were on any other platform. Every time I go do a Google search or Google Lens, and it would come up because I wanted to know the pattern because some of these patterns I've never seen before. And so what I did was I went on ahead, and when I do the Google Lens, it would come up, and the 9 times out of 10, it was always the top 3 would always be Poshmark. So I am definitely going to be listing those this weekend on Poshmark and get those done and go from there. And again, I'm going to go through the Flip program that I use for cross-posting. And there's a couple of things I want to try on there and see if it works. But being that I did my first one, I don't know if it's because they just started something like that because Glammaz didn't know anything about it when I reached out to her. Because I got to notice that they take about an hour or more to verify under review. And so that's what I wound up getting yesterday. I even went in there, like Glammaz said, and maybe put in the measurements of the bag, which was the first one I did yesterday. And that was the Liz Claiborne bag. It was a plaid. So what I did was I went in and I added that into my description. And then they did it again when I uploaded it. It went into another hour review. So, and then they made it live. So that might be something new that they're doing. Let's see here. Loan it. Poshmark is a lovely platform, so very easy. And I have, the only thing I have to understand what I'm trying to work is I'm noticing that when you take pictures, you cannot crop them. So you got to make sure you get whatever you want in the picture, because I could not crop it unless that's something I'm not doing right. But I noticed that even on the platform and on the app on the phone, I couldn't crop it. So I need to learn about that. They hold mines sometimes. Yeah, this was, like I said, I just started. So I think it may be something because I am just new at it and just did my first listing. That might be why. But once it went live, and then when I went to add some more to the description, it made it for review again. So I got to make sure to remember to make sure to put all that in there before when I do the first, when I enter it for the first time. I use the share tool from Flip. It is awesome. Yeah, I haven't used it yet. I mean, I have used it on a few things, but when it comes to this, now that I'm doing Posh, I definitely want to do that. Somebody in the chat just started an account today. Yeah, that was the one I deleted. She's in my block list now. That's Samantha Dunnigan. When you go to that link, she did. Well, that's why I asked who it was. But I don't see her name in the chat anymore on the other one. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, I didn't go high enough. Yeah. She did that once before. Yep, she just created it today. Yeah, I got her though. I blocked on both already. And if she comes back in, I will block her again. She's one of my problem childs when it comes to bingo. We've been having this dealing for quite a while now. Yes. And then she even came to my another show I was in last Saturday on Who's Your Stackers bingo. Girl, don't be coming in there and acting like a fool. I love you, Johnny. Much happiness and love. Oh, thank you so much, Jamie. Greatly appreciated. And guess what? It is time for a chair dance again. This is for you. Thank you so much, Jamie. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem. Let them have it. Yeah, exactly. And thank you so much. And yeah, you know, I dealt with her once before, gave her the benefit of the doubt, gave her back her took her off of blocking. You know, yeah, she does have issues, but you know what? It happens. Johnny, on the app, you can get a 9-box grid for your pictures. You can then move your pictures to the grid to crop. Now, is that an app for either, is that Apple or Google? Android, because I have Android. Now, is that something I have to download? Because I know when I took my pictures, I didn't see anything like that when I went to upload them. And then again, I think it's what, 10 pictures you can have? I took a whole bunch of pictures. Oh, I can't remember how many pictures you can have. So yeah, I missed some of the pictures I wanted to put in there. But again, I wanted to make sure all the outside of the pictures and stuff like that. I do need to make sure I get more of the inside of the bag. So I don't know if I want to do it again, because then I have to go and review again. I don't know what to do yet. I think I'm gonna leave it with that. I do have some pictures of the inside of the purse. Hello, Susie. Hello, good morning and welcome. Let me highlight that. I want to look into that, because I don't think I've ever heard of that one. It's the Posh app I use on Android. Okay. So I'm going to have to look into that, because I did download the Posh app on my phone. Leave it off of here. And so I'm going to look into that, because I'm still learning about all this. And y'all, guess what? I'm not just rabbling anymore, because I got the Queen of Poshes here, y'all. Here's Glammaz.
Hi. I'm so sorry. This is not my best look.
You're good. Stacy, hello, good morning and welcome. We were just talking about different things I'm learning about Posh.
Yeah.
I cannot answer questions because I don't know Jack yet, you know, much less Sue. But anywho, it's the Posh app I use. Okay, I'm going to look into that, because again, I'm still learning, because I know on the other apps I'm used to, you can crop it. I just had to go with the flow, you know. I wanted to make at least a first. My goal yesterday was to get that one listing done yesterday morning, and I did it. So my feet are a little wet. I'm getting my toes dipped in the water right now. So yeah.
Cute purse, by the way. That was so cute.
The only thing I didn't realize is how many pictures I can have, because I took a lot of pictures of like the different things on the outside, the inside, the threading, the bottom, the sides. Then I got some pictures of the inside, and it's like, oh wait, I'm running out of pictures. I forgot how many I can put in there. So I just did what I did. So
yeah, they can do 16 total, and that's usually what I do. But yeah, I always like to have one or two extras though too, in case something turned out fuzzy, or in case, you know, maybe it's.
Yeah, I took some pictures of the insides to show like the zippers, the condition of the inside, the zipper pouch, the little slide pockets on the other side, and the zipper in the pocket in the middle. But I didn't get them all in there. But I'm gonna wait till I list more. That way, if anybody has any questions, I can add those pictures in there, because I do have them. So. Yeah.
Johnny, did you show everybody your first listing?
Not yet. No, but I did
May
share
I
it on
have the
Facebook.
founder?
Yes.
Okay.
Live, Sell, and Rewind. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Maybe it makes me laugh every time she does that. Yeah, I know, little Debbie. She does. But you know what? Oh, well.
I apologize for being
hello,
late.
good morning and welcome. That's all right. You're good.
It is
You know,
incredibly
I woke up this morning with this thumbnail on my main page that you had went live, and I went to look at it. It's almost 3 hours. Girl. So she was feeling
I know.
better.
They give me the problem is they post surgery they really are careful about pain management, and they're careful, I'm not, so I'm like I'm having coffee in the middle.
Saying that about the pain medicines they don't give anymore as much as when you go into surgery like they used to.
Yeah, and my problem is that they actually did give me some, and they didn't give me a lot, which is good. I don't need a lot. I'm not that guy. But they gave me just enough to make me stay up in the middle of the night. And it was I would just blah 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 for like 2 hours straight. It was crazy.
I couldn't sleep last night, so I watched your whole live until I fell asleep again. The Walmart lunch. Nana, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you.
Good morning, Nana T. Oh, there we go.
So again, I want honest opinion. This is my very first listing. I think I need to do more with maybe switch. If I think about it, I might go in and switch out some of those pictures because I really want to show some of the inside of the purse as well. I did go yesterday after you had sent me that message about the measurements. So I did go back and put those measurements in the description. But then after I went and uploaded it again, it put me back in another review. So I had to wait. So yeah, but I did it. I went and did it. Emily, hello, good morning and welcome. So you were going to say something about the listing?
Yeah, I'm going to show your listing. Hang on. Let's see. Present, share screen.
And I'm open to any criticism. Constructive
not
criticism. I know why. That's another thing I need to ask about. What is this? Why did that go into my listings? That was the first thing they had when I went to do my first listing.
Yeah, it's considered a listing.
Okay. I don't know why they did that because I didn't do it.
Yeah, they were like, hey, guess what? Guess what we
listed?
Yeah,
like, no, I'm not. Thank God it's got across the top, not for sale.
This is, I love the stand that's holding up the purse. I love that. And I think you got great angles. I love that you got like a far away and a close up, and then an even closer of this Novacek. And it's not Novacek. I also
wanted to get the clasp has the shield.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then the handles.
I bought a set of two of those. Actually, I bought two sets of two on those hanging racks.
It's great. It's let's see.
And does all my descriptions with the measurements show up?
Oh, good. Inside is a light brown with really, the only thing that I would have included would be the words vegan leather, which sounds dumb, but actually vegans look for it.
Okay, because I did see that, and I took it away because I didn't know if I should or not.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. I love this. Is a good listing.
Now, should I do any other pictures? Because there's plenty of pictures, but I'm curious about maybe more on the inside.
I think honestly, you're good. It shows that the inside's pretty clean, and it shows the number of pockets. So that to me is a good listing. That's got like 4 different pictures of the inside too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like that.
Very clean. And I could not find that exact purse.
I love the fact it's kind of preppy. It's got that, like I said, it's got a very Burberry vibe. You can't put Burberry vibe. They just won't let you do that.
Michael says, wait, vegan leather, does that come from the milkweed?
Yes, you have to milk the weed.
Never knew to put it in. I know I didn't either. I did see that yesterday when I did do the listing. I did see that. I
Yeah.
clicked on it, but then I took it off. I wasn't sure. You're welcome, Emily, and thank you.
They used to call it,
Congratulations. Yeah.
yeah, they used to call it pleather. Vegan leather is so much better a term. And it just
Yeah,
means that,
there is.
no
Yeah.
cow harm.
And I want to get as close as I can with the handle because there is no wear on that handle. None.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nana. Let's see. That's great. Couldn't find that purse on any platform. Yeah, I could not. I looked everywhere. I did find one similar to it, but the only difference was the top had the closed zipper at the top with not a latch. And I couldn't find one exactly like it. So, Johnny, you have to try Poshmark lens. It sometimes has. So if someone has it, they didn't. Nobody had it listed. This one was. I couldn't find it. Yeah, I searched every platform, and it's more like a Burberry because when I did do the Google Lens, Burberry came up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great Novacek.
Yeah.
Leather.
And again, I got that purse for 56 cents. So, and I couldn't find it nowhere. James, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. You're making a leather product out of pineapple. What? I forgot what it's called, but it's supposed to be nearly as tough as cowhide. Renee, hello, good morning, and welcome. We were just asking about you the other day, wondering how you were doing. Great to see you. Welcome. John, I hope. All right, Jeffrey, have a great day and a good weekend. Loves antique boot video. Yes, if y'all haven't watched it, Dawn, I just watched it this morning. Dawn did Dawn Southern Finds. Dawn did her video from her antique booth, and she did a little walkthrough. Really nice setup, Dawn. I did make a comment too, so yeah. All right, we have a question from Dawn. Not Posh related, but can you tell me the site that you use for music for your tube? Again, it's through YouTube. Just type in the search bar free music or YouTube music library. And that's where I get my music. Yeah. So yeah, if you have any questions about Poshmark, you've come to the right place because Glammaz is here. So please make sure you do ask any questions. One of the things I was going to ask, but Michael answered it, was in reference to the pictures. I tried doing it where I didn't see nowhere where you can crop it, and then Michael answered that for me. So thank you very much for that. And Ella as well. Let's see. A vegan leather purse. Canadian price. Wow. Cool. Thank you, guys. You're welcome, Dawn. And it is on your show today, on your channel, right? Today's show, Dawn. I'm trying to see. Do we have any people today? Not in the chat yet.
Yeah, Jamie, I would also put, besides the word vegan, I would put, if it's made from, like, check the source. And if it's made from a substance that is a renewable source, make sure and put that too. Like, if it is a pineapple purse, or if it is a, if it's a, I don't know, recycled leather or something like that, make sure and put sustainable, because for some of our younger buyers, that's a very important thing.
Right. A little trick we learned selling on Facebook Marketplace is to take a photo of the list and have another item in the background. Sometimes we sell without an ad being made. See, I don't like that. I don't like putting something else in the back of a photo I'm taking to list. That's just me. I know some people do online auctions and they do have like background extras to sell. But when it comes to online listings, I don't feel right about that. I want the focus to be on the item I'm selling. Irene, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Okay. Pinatex is the pineapple leather. I looked it up.
Huh. Okay.
Never heard of that. Good morning, Geneva. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello, and welcome. All right, let's see. Okay. I have to go to leave just one over. Not too long, but just overbait. Okay. Well, again, thank you so much. And Michael, thank you very much for a gift to Irene and Leo Thank you much. Very greatly appreciated. And Irene, this is for you because Michael, I only do the playing of the first one for Michael once in a day. But this one's for you, Irene.
Attention, attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you, thank you.
Very much, Michael. Let's see here. Meg, hello, good morning and welcome. Anybody else got a ground select label from Poshmark this week? I had already packed the item in priority and then a ground label was provided.
It shouldn't be that way unless you're sending like electronics or something like that, or something breakable. Are you sending electronics, or are you sending something breakable? Because in that case, it will, and it's a matter of it was sending it first class before, or parcel post. So it's the ground select would be the new ground advantage, I think, would be the new thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Susie has a question. Have you ever tapped now to shop at a live posh show or silent show? What is it like?
I haven't. I've only gone to one posh show so far. Actually, two, but it was the same person, so it doesn't count. And I just bought earrings, so I have not. No, I'm doing a lot more R&D this week on all these different things. So I do.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. I do have a little bit of an update. On Sunday morning, before I went live on Sunday morning, I got a message. Oh gosh, this is not my best look.
We'll leave it like that then.
Yeah, sorry. I literally stumbled out of bed and I'm like, oh, my alarm. So on Sunday morning before my show, I got a message from Poshmark and they're like, hey, would you like to try the promoted listings trial 2 weeks for free? And so I said, yeah, I'll try a 2-week free trial. And they're like, okay, set your, weekly budget. They're like, we recommend $40 a week. I'm like, you recommend nothing for me. Then you have not met me because I'm way too cheap for that. So I said $20 a week, but they did the trial as if I were spending $40 a week. So what I'm doing is I'm actually in the middle. This is week 1, day 4 or day 5 of my free trial of promoted listings on Poshmark. So just so you know, guys, I am doing the research and I will report back. And I'll actually be reporting back not on my channel, but right here as to my findings and what I come across. So I'll be reporting here first, and then my own channel I'll follow up with the brunch the following Sunday.
All right, Jamie has a question. She says, I'm the only person that is living for my business. What can you recommend I do? eBay, I would love to do another platform. What can you recommend I do? eBay, I would love to do another platform. So are you already selling on Posh or any other what other platforms are you selling on right now, Jamie? I would recommend do one platform at a time. If you already have a platform you are working on and you're comfortable with that, then do another one. But I wouldn't recommend starting too many at a time if you're just starting out, because it can be confusing. You want to make sure you get comfortable with that one platform first. Let's see here. I sell a lot of breakables, but have never gotten anything like that with other than a priority label before. So I just wasn't expecting it, I guess, but that is good to know. Yeah, because I thought Poshmark only did priority.
They only do when it comes to clothing and shoes and things like that. But when it comes to certain home goods, and also when it comes to certain home goods and then certain, all electronics and then certain home goods, sometimes they will switch you over to what used to be parcel select. And now, of course, it's USPS ground advantage.
All right, Susie has, do you What do you actually see at the Poshmark live or silent sales? Is it like watching a whatnot?
It is almost exactly like watching a whatnot, except the music's not as cool. Yep, pretty much that's
Terry, hello, good
exactly it.
morning, and welcome. And Jennifer dropped your link to the Sunday brunch with Glammaz at 11.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jennifer, for that. You're welcome, Jamie. Let's see, checking out. Oh, by the way, she's trying all of them. Okay. Just take your time. Don't rush into all too many, and try to make sure you get to understand each platform, because each platform is a little different.
Yeah.
Check out the Summer Live Challenge this weekend with Glammaz and Summer Listing Challenge. Oh, that's right. You're doing that this weekend.
Yeah, we're gonna start on Monday. So Veronica will have Veronica Mitka with her channel will have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'll have Tuesday and Thursday. So it should be fun.
All right. James says, since Ground Advantage has including insurance, there is no reason why Poshmark or any other platform would only use priority mail.
Okay. Yes and no. Here is the thing. When Poshmark was created, they didn't have Ground Advantage, right? First of all. Second of all, priority mail has a time attached to it, like a time limit. So it'll say like priority mail 2 day, as opposed to Ground Advantage, which pretty much gets there when it gets there. It's sort of like sending first class, but with insurance. So if I put something in priority mail, it's sort of got this, in theory, it's guaranteed within that number of days. Now, we all know that sometimes never happens, but priority mail and Poshmark have been, they've had, United States Postal Service has had that priority mail agreement with Poshmark for a very long time at a specific standard rate. And conversely, Poshmark does all of their mailing exclusively with USPS, which is why they're able to, they have that symbiotic relationship.
Now, let me ask you this, being on the subject of the priority. When you sell something on Posh, we know it's going to go priority, or in this case, you may not know until you go to do the label. Do you always have to mail it in a priority box, or can it be any box with maybe some priority tape?
Oh, yeah, pretty much is. The label says priority mail. You don't even need priority tape. You can. Okay. I can put things in a cardboard box. I could put it in a KFC bucket and tape it upright and slap that label on, and it'd still go priority mail.
It tastes like chicken.
Right. I'm just saying. Who doesn't like the smell of fried chicken?
Do you need a support system? And what are you asking for as far as selling on platforms? We always have people here that would love to help each other out. You can always find somebody with a good video on something. So I'm not sure what kind of support program you would need. AFAIK, they did away with the priority guarantee.
I thought that they only did that away with the priority mail guarantee in Alaska and Hawaii. I think it's just those. If I'm not mistaken, it was just Alaska, Hawaii, and then the U.S. territories. But that's just what I read online. So you could be schooling me. I can tell you that I've been printing a minimum of two Poshmark slips a day within the standard U.S., and they've all been priority mail. So, like yesterday, I've printed some. Early this morning, I printed some. That's one.
Nana says that I'm feeling now that priority is cheaper. I have noticed that too.
In some instances, it is absolutely. And UPS, thank God, UPS just came to the table, and tied that agreement up. Well, they didn't tie the agreement up. They finally negotiated an agreement, and as soon as the actual employees do the vote, we don't have to be scared of UPS again. But for now, yeah, I was kind of thankful that I didn't send UPS.
And Jamie, you always have support here as well. If you understand, you definitely need family support. But if you ever need any support here in this community, there's so many of us that can help you with something.
Yeah.
No matter how little or how big. Hello, Jane. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello, and welcome, Johnny. You didn't include your Posh link in the description box. Because I just did it yesterday. I'm sorry. Jeez. I'm going to do it today. I'm going to do it for this week. Let me make a note of that. Thank you, Susie. Usually stuff like that, Jennifer gets on me on that. But thank you. Put Posh in the script. I will do that. Take care of that. Thank you very much. Let's see. Thank you. Because I don't have any family. And that is what we're here for. We are here to, and that, you're going to have some people that just don't want to help, but there's plenty of us here that will help in any format, no matter what it may be that you need help with. Tina, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing, family support? Well, we can be your family here, because that's one thing about YouTube. You make your family. All right, Dawn, and don't forget today, Dawn and Susie Woozy go live on Susie Woozy's channel today at 9:30. I was up late with Glammaz brain knot. I understand that. I noticed that when I was awake this morning and I saw the thumbnail. So yeah. And today we will be rating Susie Woozy's channel for their show today at 9:30. So yeah, I got my box. Thank you so much.
I'm so glad you like it.
You know, Jamie, that's a perfect little statement. One of the things I've learned growing up, and this is not only from my father, but in general in any business, if you hang around those who are successful and want to help others, you will be successful as well. But if you hang around those that are always negative, don't care kind of thing, then that's what's going to happen. So I always recommend hang around with people that are positive, business savvy minded, and wants to succeed and see others succeed. You know, and that's the way I've always been, and that's the way I want to be. I want to help others, and I want to succeed, and I want to make others succeed. I want to help and be there and help you, you know. Let's see. Wendy, hello, good morning, and welcome. I'll be live on Melanie Lightbeam's channel today at noon. And if y'all missed yesterday, Wendy did my first auction for the first time on our channel yesterday on the Hump Day auction. She did great. So y'all definitely need to go check that out and give her some support. And also don't forget to check out her Facebook Mom's Rummage page, Mom's Rummage Room. That's right, Nana. And I've always been that way, and that's how I was growing up. Always read. Even when I had employees, I treated my employees the way I wanted to be treated. So I that's just who I am. I'll look at Dawn isn't on your channel. I said Wendy, didn't I? Wendy, not Dawn.
Oh, it is on Dawn's channel.
Oh, Dawn is on Dawn's channel. I'm lost. They have a conversation going on together. Okay, right here. Let's see. We'll be on Susie's house today, in the dog house. Okay, I missed that comment somewhere. I'm sorry. Yes. Also, don't forget, Dawn. It's on your channel. See, that's what I thought. It's on your channel. I thought because Susie did it last week. But sorry, I'm not trying to be a dominant. No, that's okay. That's what I want to do. I want to build y'all up. I want y'all to, and it's to motivate. Is what we like to do. Maggie, hello, good morning, and welcome, Johnny. Emailed you for address. Okay, I'll take care of that as soon as the show's over with. Yeah, that's what she told me. It was on Susie's channel. How you doing, Maggie? Good to see you. Doghouse is on Dawn's channel. That's what I thought. Dawn, hope you got the thumbnail done. But I see the link on Dawn's channel and not on Susie. Okay, so it is on Dawn's channel. Okay, we got that clarified, right? Look, there it is, right there, the link. Thank you, Jennifer.
Let the dogs out.
Yes, exactly, Jane. And I've always been that way. I look at it this way. I don't have the energy or the strength to live a negative life. And I think that has to do a lot with not only my upbringing and my morals from growing up, but even when I was going through therapy for my chemo and all that, I always said I'm going to live each life to the fullest and be as positive as I can and help and make a smile on somebody's face every day. And if you live that way, it'll be a better day for you. Nana, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? I've learned a lot from your channel, Johnny, and thank you. Oh, you're welcome. And that's what we want to do. We want to make sure we're learning something. Don't let the dogs out and couldn't get them back in. Check the zones before you ship. For zones 5 to 9, priority is usually less. For ground ones, mostly better options. Okay. Wallflower, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? I live a fun.
And again, it's a little bit different, Chaos. With Poshmark, it's a flat rate. So literally, whether I send to California or whether I send to Maine or whether I send across the river to Alton, Illinois, it doesn't matter. It's still like $7 and I think it's 87 cents for priority mail shipping up to 5 pounds anywhere in the U.S.
Yeah. Thank you, Wendy. Steadfast Renee, hello, good morning and welcome. I wanted to thank you because I enjoy Cha-Ching King so much. I went to his channel and been watching. Awesome. And I was so glad he was able to make it. And that's one thing, I enjoy his content. And I love sharing with you those channels that I enjoy as well. And when they are, even though they're bigger in numbers in their channels, they're still down to earth. They're still willing to help others and answer questions. That's one of the things I love. Shout out to my state in Maine. Yeah, I'm in Maine. Make sure you stay indoors because it's supposed to get hot this weekend.
Oh, Lord, it's supposed to get nasty.
What about Canadian prices?
Poshmark actually has, Poshmark does it, because of the way that they do shipping, Poshmark actually doesn't have like an international platform like eBay does. They have Poshmark US, Poshmark Canada, and Poshmark UK. So the Poshmark Canada is its own entity, and I'm not familiar with it, but I can tell you that based on what I've heard that they have this sort of the same thing. I've heard that they have sort of the same thing with the Canadian mail service where they've got a preset amount for a certain specific type of shipping, and that's up to a certain weight. I would Google Canadian shipping. And guys, if we have anyone who's on Poshmark Canada that's in the chat, if you could please, if you have anything to add to that, please do. But from what I understand, I'm led to understand that with the UK, it would be like Royal Mail. I'm not sure what they call it in Canada, but you have like a flat rate shipping for a certain specific level of shipping. So.
Hi, Jane says she's in Florida. I'm sorry, in Canada as well.
Mm-hmm.
Also, and about to try Poshmark for fashion reselling.
Hey, Jane.
There you go. So definitely hook up if y'all can, maybe connect. Good to know because I think it's $7.99 per pound. Oh, y'all go by the pound?
Yeah, with Poshmark, they usually go anywhere from 0 to 5 pounds. And I think that's why Canada Post would be the carrier. Okay, I think that's why that's one of its advantages as a platform is that you don't have to calculate shipping. It's just flat rate shipping.
And one of the things I have to say I like, because I'm so used to putting the measurements, the weight, all that. I love about that with Poshmark, you don't. It was so easy when I clicked that button, it was done. So my question next is, because we were talking about the postage. When listing an item, I didn't see anywhere where there was international shipping. How does that work with Posh?
It does not have international shipping, and that's the downside.
Well, maybe why I didn't see it. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want international exposure and shipping, make sure and cross-post your listing to probably eBay would be the biggest audience, because if you're going to go through the trouble of cross-posting it, you might as well cross-post it to the biggest guy in the pond.
Okay. Based solely on weight and dimensions. Okay. But Poshmark may have special contacts with Posh Canada Post. Contact.
I know that they have one with the U.S. Post Office, so I would assume that they would also do the same thing in Canada and also do the same thing with the Royal Mail in the UK. Not a good.
I like the idea about cross posting from Posh to eBay though. I like that, especially if you want to do international shipping, because that you could probably do it that way.
Yeah, I would say your best exposure would be, I don't know, if I were, I don't know for sure that that's the best exposure, but if I were cross posting today, if I had to choose two other platforms, my two other platforms would be eBay, and because I have a serious amount of vintage, it would be eBay and Etsy.
All
Or
right,
Depot,
Michael,
they have a lot of goods close to.
Love that we ship with free USPS padded envelopes and boxes up to 5 pounds for Posh.
Yeah, I don't pay shipping. I don't pay for boxes, and I buy I buy the tape, but I don't pay for boxes with Poshmark shipping.
Poshmark provides a flat rate of $13.49 fee and GST and HTS on expedited shipping for all orders.
So they have Canadian dollars, $13.49 for their flat rate fee, and then GST, HST. I don't know what those are. I'm assuming that an expedited shipping for all orders.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I understood the first part. I don't know what GST and HST are, Michael.
I don't either. That's why I'm just strictly going to eBay
because I'm in Canada. Yeah.
Value added tax. Okay, he's got all kind of notes there. How well do we do on Etsy? Etsy is more of a I do sell well on Etsy here and there, depending on the item. So I'm very specific on what I list there. I basically average a sell or two a week, but I'm not listing as much as I usually do. But again, any beast that you try to list on, the biggest tip I can give you is list something every day. Do as I say, not as I do, because I have not been doing that on Etsy lately. But I am trying to get things listed on several platforms at the same time. So value added taxes. All taxes are for our government. All right, so that means GST and PST are taxes.
Okay.
I know you do Poshmark. Do you like Posh versus Mercari?
It's funny that you asked that, because when I first started reselling, I was selling on both. And I can tell you that I got a lot more traffic with Poshmark than I did with Mercari. There were certain things about Mercari that I liked better. It didn't require, you don't have to share on Mercari. You just pretty much, you plop it down and there it sits until it sells. So you don't have to do that weird activity that you have to do with Poshmark. But Poshmark is in my opinion, it's the easier of the two because of the shipping.
Yeah, because yesterday, one of the things, my downfall that I don't like, which I don't mind because I don't have a lot listed on Mercari. One of the things I have to say about Mercari is, like, I just sold something yesterday. You still have to ship it out no matter if they paid or not, because they don't pay until they get it delivered, and at least 3 days later, make a comment and feedback. That's the only downfall I don't like about Mercari. Yeah. Other than that, I sell certain things like old vintage compacts. I do really well on that, and certain pieces of jewelry. But other than that, if you're wanting to get a fast turnaround on your money, I would not recommend Mercari on that, because once you have to ship it, you have to make sure you have the tracking number. Even if, for me, I don't go directly through and have Mercari postage. I go to Pirate Ship, and then I put my tracking number in, and then I ship it. But the only thing with that, regardless on which way you do, they don't pay you until at least 3 days after. They have 3 days after it's been delivered to give you feedback, and once they do that, then you get paid. If they don't, then Mercari steps in and releases the money. So that's the only thing I don't like about Mercari. Let's see. Dawn set it up on the wrong channel, so that means it is on Susie's channel. I do pretty good on Mercari, but certain things are sell better. Yes, exactly. Wait, what? You ship before you get paid? Only on Mercari. That's through Mercari. Mercari doesn't pay you until you ship it and get it shipped.
Neither does Poshmark. They hold the funds until they make sure that the payment is there, but they hold on to the funds until the buyer has accepted the order.
Yeah.
Now, if there's the good thing about Poshmark is that if there is an issue, like I got an email from Poshmark yesterday or the day before, and there was an issue where the buyer claims that it was never delivered, but Poshmark, the USPS records were showing that it was. So Poshmark said if they haven't found it in 2 days, we're still going to release. They sent me an email to tell me that they're still going to release the payment to me if it hasn't been found in 2 days. So Poshmark tends to, when it comes to disputes, it seems like Poshmark to me tends to come down on the side of the buyer or the side of the seller more often than not. Like,
okay, let me clarify there. I want to clarify because everybody's saying, wait, you should be okay. They pay Mercari. Mercari does not release the money until you have shipped it. The customer has 3 days from the date of receipt that they received the product. Then if they do not give you a feedback in those 3 days, then Mercari steps in and releases the money. Now, they do pay Mercari, but Mercari doesn't let you know until you sold it and they say, okay, we got the money, almost like an escrow, so to say. But they put the money there, and once it's like an insurance to make sure you ship it, they receive it, and if they don't give you that feedback in 3 days after delivered, then Mercari steps in and releases it automatically. So they do pay Mercari, not us directly yet.
That's what Poshmark does. Yeah, that's the exact same thing. So expect that whenever you sell on Poshmark, it's a delayed thing. If you need the money right away, go on Facebook Marketplace or eBay.
I like doing live auctions sales, but I find that higher volume items don't sell as well on YouTube. You right about that, Nana? Mm-hmm. And a lot of times the things that I bring to auction when I do auctions, because I do a lot of guest show appearances on other channels, the things that I bring, 9 times out of 10, and this is just my tip that I do. Now, it may work for you, I don't know, but it works for me. If I'm going to bring something into an auction, I'm usually going to sell it, because depending on what I got it for, I will sell it for at least half the amount or a little less than what I can get it for online to bring that deal to you. But when I'm doing my research, believe me when I tell you, I have a draft ready for when the auction's over, because then I can just go in and do my pictures for that item and list it. If it sells, guess what? I just go in and delete the draft. No big deal. But while I'm doing my research, I just will make that draft, because in case it doesn't sell, I'm ready to just take pictures and go with it, you know? So that's how I do my items when I'm selling. But again, I never bring things that I know I can get more for in either an antique booth or another platform. That's just me.
Typically, when I'm doing an auction on my channel too, I try, remember too, that usually when I'm doing an auction, it's more for me, it has more to do with like watch hours and engagement with my audience. So if I bring something to you at a on an auction, typically it's because I haven't paid a great deal for it. I'm not looking to make a fortune. I want the watch hours, but also I want to make sure that, you know, if somebody's in my chat, I want to make sure that they get a really good value. And I know that most of the people in the chat are going to be from on or around the reseller community. So,
and again, that's a good point. Little Debbie makes it. Customers get paid. The customers pay immediately, but sales don't get paid after delivery. So yeah, that's basically what I was trying to explain. I want to clarify that. I don't either, Jane. I don't mind. Just as long as I know that I'm gonna get my money after it's been delivered. And I like the idea that Mercari does step in if they don't. They got 3 days. If they don't give you that feedback in 3 days, Mercari just releases the money. So that's what,
Poshmark. That's the thing with Poshmark. You have to click on the accept button, and if you don't, let me tell you something. I have forgotten in the past to like click on an accept button, or I've been like distracted or out of town or working hard or something when I get a package. And they will remind you day 1, day 2, day 3. You get 2 reminders in email. I'm telling you, they're like, hey, accept the package. Hey, accept the package. So I like that pressure that they put on. And And so, yeah, it's usually not a problem, but if it is, they're just like, okay, it's been 3 days. Here's your money. I'm like, cool.
James, that is a perfect idea for those vintage toys. Again, that's
I
perfect for
think,
that platform, I think.
yeah, Chaos. I think he's got some of the most incredible vintage toys too. He's
Yeah.
got stuff that is just amazing in that. Yeah.
And that's true, Jennifer. You can make more money than you do on the online auctions. I find a lot of people who are coming into it, they're looking at to maybe try to flip it for them to make money as well. Very
Mhm.
few maybe buying it for themselves or a gift for someone. So you may want to think about what type of things you would want to bring to an online auction, because again, you may not get the money you want, and that's a perfect thing right here where you can definitely pick a platform to sell it on and get more than you want. I just to share funds that are always been released. There we go. Aha. Great information. Awesome. We got a rupee comes up. Dollar. Poshmark does the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Ella, we were just, yeah. You're right.
Okay. So I'm assuming this is probably for Poshmark. Who pays for the shipping? You, and then you get reimbursed?
I don't know. When you sell something, Poshmark, when they bill right away. I mean, like they will not release anything, and they don't tell you something's sold until they have money in their hands. They're very serious with the customer. So the customer pays Poshmark for the shipping and the product, and then Poshmark turns around and sends you a shipping label that is already prepaid and ready to go. So yeah.
And Little Devin makes a good point too. If you don't offer free shipping, the buyer pays, and then the label is furnished by Macari. So yeah. So do they release the shipping part of the money?
Not to me, but Poshmark is like, okay, I want $8 for shipping right up front, and the customer who is buying the item is like, yes sir, Poshmark, how would you like that? And then Poshmark's like, okay, you sold an item, let's print up your label.
Hello,
And
Helen.
the label.
To print the label.
Yeah.
Janine, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right, in Canada, everything is set at $7.99, which is $10 to $11.99 for us, for US.
Yeah.
Yeah, that money is a little bit different in value compared to here. Yeah. All right, everybody, it's getting to that time. Thank y'all so much. If y'all don't see any other questions in the chat, please make sure you do put the word question in front of it so we can get that answered for you. Just imagine paying, it's not in here yet. There we go. Just imagine paying like $11.99 everything you do on Posh ad. Shipping is easier with Posh. Well, I'm about ready to find out because I just started my first listing and I plan on getting a lot more listed this weekend. So yeah, if you don't have any other questions, we're going to go ahead and get ready to raid Susie Woozy, where Susie Woozy and Dawn Southern Finds Dawns go live from the doghouse. And it is on Susie Woozy's channel. So I want to give a few more news things I want to make sure and let everybody know. I wouldn't look at the calendar. August 8th will make a year that I've had membership for this channel. On August the 5th, is it August the 5th? I believe so. Yep, August the 5th is when I got monetized on this channel last year. And so I am adding on August the 15th, I am adding another show for members only showcasing what is going to be rapid fire round for all members. But it's open to anyone and everyone. And just to let you know, if you are a member of this channel and you're still a member at the time of August the 15th, I have one more spot available on August the 15th, and that's going to be the rapid fire round where you'll get a 30 minutes time slot. And what it's going to be is like you chit chat and talk about your channel before, 20-minute timer, and then at the end close it out with, you know, promoting yourself and things like that. The only time slot I have left is 5:30 to 6 o'clock, and only one other opening for that, and all time slots are already taken. So if you would like to be on the members only showcase of rapid fire run on August 15th, please make sure you do reach out to me. First come, first serve. So the first person I see on the email, I give it to you, and it is 5:30 time slot left only. Let's see. Fantastic. Thank you. Yes, I know. I can't wait till August 15th. Yep, Wonder Woman. Yes, she's already got her time slot. To look again. We got her time slot in. She sure did. So again, August 22nd is my birthday.
Nice, another Leo. That's still a Leo, right? Yeah, sure. That's like right on the cusp of Leo and something. I don't know. We were just talking. Every time we go onto my channel late at night, we end up talking about like people's signs and stuff.
All right, I'm getting ready to put you on the calendar. I have you ready to go there. So yeah, if anybody needs anything, you're always welcome to reach out to me. Again, don't forget, tomorrow morning we'll be open, and I have some things I'm going to talk about tomorrow about eBay. It's just something, as I know Tuesday we set aside everything that had to do with questions and answers from Cha-Ching King Scott. But tomorrow I have a little something that I discovered with Patrick yesterday behind the scenes, and I'm going to bring you all that news tomorrow about eBay. It's just something that I thought was just in regular beta form, and then I see it on my phone, and next thing you know, Patrick and I are talking about it, and then we did some research, and Patrick sent me the link, and so on and on. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow. So definitely make sure. Yes, Virgo, Leo Virgo. Cool. So again, if you don't forget that we have multiple shows going on this morning, but I want to make sure we do raid Susie Woozy and Dawn Southern Finds Dawn from live from the doghouse. They are going live already. So let's raid them and let them know we came from this channel. And as I say before, in each and every show, I want Glammaz to promote herself before we close the end of the show.
Oh goodness. Okay. Good morning. My name is Dana. Sorry, I'm Dana with Glammaz with Glammaz Closet on YouTube, and I do Thursday mornings. I talk with Johnny live on his channel in regards to Poshmark, and we talk about all things Poshmark on Thursday mornings, and then on every Sunday morning I have a live show on my channel. It's Sunday Brunch with Glammaz, and that starts at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Pacific on Sundays. Come join us, hang out, very relaxed. And then next week, Veronica and I will have a listing challenge, and that's Veronica Mit-K. So Veronica with a K on her channel on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and on my channel on Tuesday and Thursday. We're just going to have a listing challenge. We needed to really, get some listings in. And so everybody's making personal goals, and we're just meeting every night at about 8:30 Central Standard Time and just hanging out for an hour or two, just listing, just getting some work done, because Q3 is going to happen whether we're ready or not.
And thank you for pointing out that Kim has a show in a little bit. I did not know. It's not on the calendar, so I didn't get the updates on that or what's going on. So I don't have it on the calendar, so I'm sorry that it's not there because I didn't know. I don't follow channels. Y'all have to let me know your channels and your show so I can add you. And I'm sorry I missed it because it's not there. Spread the love. Thank you so much, Jamie. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And this is for you. We're going to end the show with a charity. Let me have it, please. I got the $.
Let him have.
You got the $? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it. Thank y'all so much. Greatly appreciate it. And now we'll go ahead and end the show. If you'd like to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to. The link is at the top of the chat. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later, peace out. And y'all come back now, you hear? And y'all please stay hydrated in this heat time of high temperatures. Later. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Thank you.